If you're too shy to do that, well, you lose your chance. A few announcement things to share with you. First of all, Fort Wilderness this Saturday, as I've told you a few times, that's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The preference would be that you stay for the whole day, but it's not a mandated thing, so you just need to let me know so I know. One of the things we're not doing is, if possible, not giving you a ride out there. If you need a ride, if there's no way for you to get there, just let us know, but otherwise we're hoping that your parents can drop you off, pick you up at the end of the night. You do need to have one of those forms signed, and then there's just a few rule-type things, and I left it on my desk, but here's what I think I know from memory. A, you have to have your parents check your temperature. You know how COVID works, right? If you have over 100 temperature, they want you to stay home. So you're saying when you sign that paper that mom is checking your temperature before you go, okay? So have integrity about that. If you have any of the typical COVID symptoms, we just simply ask that you stay. Some people have asked, what's the mask situation at Fort? Here's what it is, okay? When you're outside doing skiing or any of those outside activities, no mask needed. When you go inside, so like if you're going to the coffee shop or you're going to hang out, play board games, outside activities, no mask needed. When you go inside, so like if you're going to the coffee shop or you're going to hang out, play board games, or we're doing the sessions later on at night, when we're inside, it is masks, okay? So their rules, we are their guests, we'll follow their rules. If you're eating, that's a different story. So when we go in to eat dinner or eat lunch, that's something else. If you're sitting in the coffee shop having a hot chocolate, you don't have to sip that through your mask, obviously, okay? So, but while we're in the main areas, we will wear masks, and we just expect that you would honor their rules that way. Okay, so Mason, I was thinking today, the activities, is there anything that we're not doing? Like sometimes it seems like cross-country skiing is available and sometimes it's not. Is that on the table?
Yes.
Okay. Horses? Okay. Guns? No guns? Okay. Leave your guns at home, Northwoodsers. Skating probably, right? Can I bring my own cross-country skis? Or should I bring them or not?
You don't have to, but okay. You can.
All right. And tubing, of course?
Yep.
And broom ball?
Yes.
Not hockey, though?
No.
Okay. And broom ball is going to be all day, or is it just that 2 o'clock window?
It's all day.
Okay. So lots of fun stuff out at Fort. Again, if you can go, but you can't make it right at 9, just make sure I know. One of the things I think you guys have to come take their temperature. Are you taking everybody's temperature?
I have no idea. I assume so.
Yeah.
When they come into registration.
I mean, the paper says that we're supposed to know that and not have it, and then somebody said it. Anyhow. All right, so Fort Wilderness Saturday. Hope you can make it. There's like 20 people signed up. Hopefully you know that you're one of them or not. It is free, by the way, to you. We're paying for you. One of the things that happens in youth group life are summer trips. Last summer, if you remember, was obviously COVID, but our plan was to go to Challenge, which is like districts except for the whole United States within the Evangelical Free Church. And Challenge is in Kansas City, but it got canceled. So this summer, 2 years ago, some of you went to Colorado. Then we were going to go to Challenge in Kansas City. And then this summer is a national mission trip. So somewhere in the United States. And then next summer, in 2022, the plan is to go on an international mission trip. So you guys can have a feel for what's coming down the line and plan trips that you'd like to do. And then we'll go back to Colorado the year after that again. Okay? So this summer, mission trips are coming up fast. COVID is all over the place. So I did a little bit of research over the past week or so. And we're going to, as of now, go to Kansas City on a mission trip. There's a spot there through the Free Church that looks like a pretty good trip. We're going to show you a video that gives you a little bit of a picture of what it could look like. Ethan, you ready with that? All right. Check this video out. That gives you a picture.
Yeah. The strategic thing about Apex is that it's a missions trip that is kind of flipped in a way. You come here, and from day one, you're talking about what's going to happen when you get back home.
Each Apex site for youth groups has uniqueness in the ministry that we do, whether we're doing a kids camp or we're doing service projects, or serving in the community with our church partners. But it also has great cohesiveness in that we offer the same training at every location, and the training really revolves around how do we be gospel influence when we go home.
When I think of a mission trip, I definitely think of manual labor and doing things for others, but Apex is different in a sense because it's more of a training. They're training you to minister to your friends and giving you tools to better your follow with Christ.
All the mission trips I've done before have been serving full-time. This was serving in a way that I had not served before, yet also preparing me to serve back at home.
Our group leaders here have been phenomenal in their leading, in their teaching. There's just been a lot of clarity that I've gained from this week. I don't think that I will ever be the same.
I feel like I've definitely grown as a leader, like so many things I didn't know that I know now, and like getting comfortable talking to people about their faith.
I think it's so important that like everyone gets an experience like this where they just get to love on others and just serve others and not like think about themselves.
A week-long trip like this is perfect for students. This is a transformative time in their life, and these skills that they're learning with us will be skills that they'll be able to hone and even grow in as they get older and take on the rest of their life.
We often say that an Apex trip for youth groups is about 1 week of service